Hi, I'm Stephanie Jaworski of JoyBaking.com. Today we're going to make chocolate coconut macaroons. This is a delicious combination of chocolate and dried coconut held together with a batter made with egg whites and sugar. So to start, we're going to melt some chocolate. You will need 4 ounces, that's 120 grams of your favorite either semi-sweet or bittersweet chocolate. And just coarsely chop that and put it in a heat-proof bowl. Now, you could also use, if you like, 3/4 of a cup, which is 180 milliliters of your favorite either semi-sweet or bittersweet chocolate chips. And then I'm just going to place this over a saucepan of simmering water and melt it until it's nice and smooth. Okay, so our chocolate is now melted, so remove it from the heat. So now what we want to do is just let that sit until it cools to room temperature, and then we'll make our batter. So now for our batter. In a large bowl, place 3 large egg whites, which is 90 grams by weight. And then I'm just going to, with a wire whisk, just break them up. Okay, and then to that, I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup, which is 150 grams of granulated white sugar. And just whisk that in. And then 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then I'm going to add 1/4 cup, which is 25 grams of unsweetened cocoa powder. You can use either the regular or the Dutch processed, either one. And I'm going to sift that just because my cocoa powder has lumps. This is going to add another dimension of chocolate flavor along with our melted semi-sweet or bittersweet. And then I'm also going to add, for a little flavoring, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. And try to use the pure, it's better flavor than the artificial ones. And I'm just going to whisk that in. As you can see, this is a really, once you melt that chocolate, this is such an easy batter to make. Okay. Let's really mix everything together. Okay. So now to that, I'm going to add 2.5 cups, which is 600 milliliters of sweetened dried coconut. You could use either, I'm using the shredded here, you could use the flaked as well, either one. If you prefer, you could even use the unsweetened dried coconut. So fold that in along with our melted butter or melted chocolate. These are so good. Tastes like a candy bar. Kids really like them. Okay, so I'm just using a rubber spatula. Just moisten all that coconut. Get that melted chocolate all mixed in. So isn't that an easy batter to make? Okay, and we're done. Now we do need to chill this because we don't want our cookies to spread as they bake. So just cover it with a piece of plastic wrap, and you'll need to chill this at least until firm. So that will take, depending on your fridge, at least an hour. I mean, you could, if you wanted to, just make this and then even store it overnight in the refrigerator and bake the cookies off tomorrow if you like. So now we'll make our macaroons. You will have to preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 165 degrees Celsius. And then just line a baking sheet with a piece of parchment paper, or you could just lightly butter it or spray it with one of those nonstick sprays. And then You want to use about a tablespoon of batter to make your macaroons. I'm using a little ice cream scoop that's about a tablespoon, or you could just use 2 spoons. And this form, there you go. Space them, a couple inches apart, about 5 centimeters. As you can see, mine are in like a little dome shape. So if you don't have an ice cream scoop, just kind of form them into little mounds like this. So now we're going to bake them somewhere between, say, around 13 to 15 minutes. What you're looking for is for them to be nice and shiny. They will be set, but if you touch them, they're still quite soft. So somewhere between around 13 minutes. Okay, our chocolate macaroons are now done. As you can see, they're nice and shiny, and they're set, but they're still quite soft. So what we're going to do is let them cool completely on the baking sheet. And then these are really good warm. They're good room temperature or even cold. And you can cover and store them for a few days. So until next time, I'm Stephanie Jaworski of JoyBaking.com.